Welcome, whoever is in the house. I'm just doing my settings, and then in a short while, you're gonna see me live and direct. So please keep on coming in and say hi to me. Let me know where you are joining me from. Welcome to the live stream. So as you come in, you like the live stream. Guys, I'm from work and I'm so tired, but I have to do this. Yes, I have to do this. Welcome to Mary TV. Getting ready for the live stream. Come in. Hi, greetings to you. Welcome to my live stream. I'm from Kenya, thank you. So those that are joining the live stream, please say hi to me. At least let me know who is in the house. It is, what is the time? It is 6:39 p.m. here in Kenya. Wait, do you understand English, Carmen? I don't speak Spanish, no. I don't speak Spanish, I speak English. So if those that are coming in and you know the tingo, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Like the live stream as you come in. You can also subscribe to this channel. My people, I want to start by saying greetings to you all. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for everything that you do to Mary TV. By the including corrections, I don't take it for granted. Seeing this channel for the first time, just know it is a reaction channel and we are here to spread love and positivity. Those that do follow me, they do know the tingo. They do know the tingo. So as you come in, remain respectful. If you don't, I just remove you. I don't have time. I don't have time for Shiite. Okay, so welcome everyone. There's this rumor that was started around 16 days ago, 12 to 16 days ago, concerning DeeMwango. And this rumor has really taken a different turn, and that is why I have decided to do a live stream, because I don't have like time to shoot my normal videos. I'm back to work. We are having a different education system that has been introduced in Kenya, and therefore I don't have time. Norma Campbell, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. Greetings, and I hope that you're fine and you're having a great time wherever you are. Thank you so much for being in this live stream. My guys, I'll go direct to the point so that I save on time. So those that will come in will join the discussion as they join. But please, as you come in, like the live stream. Let me know what you think about everything. Okay. Yesterday I did a video, and in that video I talked about, I used a thumbnail. It was more of a question, where is DeeMwango's daughter? And there are some subscribers that came to my comment section and they were like, I sound like a naysayer. Guys, let me start by letting you know. I started reaction because of DeeMwango. If you've been following Mary TV for a long time, you understand my journey. When I started doing reaction, my focus was only on one person, and that person was DeeMwango. And the reason is because I used to watch DeeMwango. If I can remember well, there's a time I was just scrolling in the internet, and then I came across DeeMwango. That video was a video that she did when she was in Ghana, and I was like, hold on, who is this young lady? And I started watching her. I, came to learn that she's a Kenyan just like me. And from that, I started seeing a lot of people reacting on her, basically talking bad about DeeMwango, discouraging her. And the comments were too mean. And that is the reason why I started doing my reaction. Because to me, DeeMwango is a young lady that is doing a lot to ensure that she becomes successful and she attains her goals. But on the other hand, there's a group of these naysayers that have always made it their business to always come out and and counter everything that DeeMwango does. So this matter concerning with this kid, my people, I can confidently say that DeeMwango has no child. Do you understand? DeeMwango has no child. Let nobody come out and fool you. DeeMwango has no child. Because one thing that I'm so certain and 100% sure, with Nyabohanse, this would never be a secret. Someone would have already come out and talked about it. There is no way DeeMwango would be having a child and they're not saying anything about it. It is just common sense. And I think in my reaction that I did, I told you that it is hard to hide a child. You tell me, with all those content creators in Nyabohanse, how would DeeMwango hide a child? Like, how would it work? Do you understand? It's not easy. Again, this guy Kohera Senior is the one that came out with these rumors. If you've been following this guy, or I don't know whether you watch his content, but if you do, you'll understand that Kohera Senior, number one, he's very spiteful towards the Ondaris. The only person that he has never talked bad about is Marwa in that family. But the rest, he talks very bad about them. John Wilson, I see you. Thank you so much, my dear. Wagwan, greetings to you. Much love from Kenya. So the only person that Kohera does not talk bad about is Marwa. But when it comes to DeeMwango, talks bad about her. The mother, Ondari, David Jr., they're all enemies to him. That is according to him. So this papa started rumors that DeeMwango has a child. And this child stays with the sister, Winnie. I know you all watch DeeMwango. Last evening, DeeMwango did a video and said she doesn't have a child. Do you understand? And she emphasized if she had a child, and for that matter, a daughter, she would not hide the child. Rather, she would be very open to show the world her child, and the child would be receiving the best education. The child would be taken to a very good school here in Kenya or wherever, an international school. Basically, DeeMwango was saying she can't hide her child. So there's a video that is doing rounds in the social media. Sorry guys for that. Someone was calling me and it interfered with my live stream. Anyway, back to our discussion. As I was saying, there's a video that is doing rounds in social media. And this video was done by Marwa 7 to 8 years ago. I remember that is the time Marwa had come from Colombia. And the title of that video is Coming Back Home After 3 Years. There's one naysayer that brought that video to the public domain. In that video, DeeMwango had not started creating content, guys. If you just go and watch, DeeMwango had not started creating content. Do you understand? And Marwa, was basically recording around the home. I saw him taking us to where David Jr. and the uncle was slaughtering. Was it a sheep or a goat? Whatever. And then they went, he showed us the well, took us to the house and etc. And at some point, Marwa wanted to enter. Winnie was standing at the door, and then we had a little girl around the age of 12 to 13 years old that was holding a small baby. And DeeMwango told Marwa, do not enter. Don't you see we have a child here? That is what DeeMwango said in Swahili. I know among my subscribers, I have Swahili speakers. And if I don't have Swahili speakers, I have people that have friends from East Africa that can do the translation for them. DeeMwango told Marwa, don't get in. We have a baby here. In short, DeeMwango was telling Marwa, don't record the baby. At no point does DeeMwango say, don't record my baby. Do you understand? At no point does DeeMwango tell Marwa, don't record the baby because I'm breastfeeding or whatever. DeeMwango just tells Marwa, don't you see we have a child here? Don't come in, don't record the baby. Though when you go to the video, Marwa captures DeeMwango seated and the baby. And when Marwa gets in, he tells DeeMwango to introduce herself. DeeMwango says, I am Diana. That tells you that DeeMwango had not started creating content. And if you all remember the history of DeeMwango, it has been said here in the public domain, DeeMwango, when she was at the university, Marwa wanted to introduce her to content creation. DeeMwango was kind of shy. Marwa kept on pushing her. And it reached to a point where DeeMwango decided to give it a try. And Marwa would challenge her, like for example, if you produce a video, I'll give you $20. You know, and Marwa bought for her a laptop, a camera, and kept on pushing her. If you go back to those old videos, you'll get all the story. At some point, DeeMwango says that Marwa, called her and asked her, what did she want to do? And according to this, she wanted to start an M-Pesa shop. Do you understand? Where we have this mobile money transaction. And Marwa told her, don't do the M-Pesa shop. Let me introduce you to YouTube. All these videos are here. I don't know why they chose to come out with that clip and lie to the public that DeeMwango had a child while at the university. If you go back to that part that the naysayers have picked, DeeMwango said it in Swahili, please do not come in. And the reason is because they did not want the child to be recorded. The question is, whose child is this? This child belongs to Winnie. That is one of Winnie's daughters. And I believe that is maybe Winnie's second born. Why do they come out to lie to the public? Atieno, Mambos, thank you so much for joining the live stream. People can be crazy with lies. Some crazy guy calling himself Director Kelvo, who is even a Kenyan Swahili speaker, is spreading the lies. Shame on him. In fact, he should be very ashamed. Any Kenyan that can speak and understand Swahili. In fact, all Kenyans will know Swahili. Why would that guy sit down and lie to the public? Why would he lie? And the reason is because their audience, majority of them don't know Swahili. And that is why they used that as a lie to come out and say DeeMwango has a child. And when you look at DeeMwango at that particular time, she had not started creating content. That video was done 7 to 8 years ago. DeeMwango had not started creating content. By then, she was still at the university. You can just look at her body language. She was kind of shy. Like she did not want the camera, to come in where she was. And remember, that is what Marwa has always said. Marwa, there are times that he always reminds DeeMwango. Anytime Marwa would come with the camera and put it on her face, DeeMwango would be shy and sometimes she would tell Marwa off. Because like she wasn't confident enough. Do you understand? To start creating content. These people are lying to the public. And, guys, this is a serious matter. Where have they been all this time? Why is it that they've never discovered that part? Why would they come out and lie at this particular time? When DeeMwango just got married the other day, what is their intention? Do they want to scatter the marriage before even it gains a strong foundation? If they knew all this, why did they not say anything? And this guy, Kohera Senior, that guy, he should just shut his mouth. And then, Congrats Mom did a live stream. I think it was yesterday. I'm not sure of the day. I don't know whether you watched. There's a live stream that Congrats Mom did. And then when someone asked her if Dee has a child, Congrats Mom did not answer that question directly. And if you understand the use of sarcasm, you can get her response. Why are they forcing issues that Congrats Mom confirmed DeeMwango has a child? Do you understand? And DeeMwango, by the way, is a successful young woman. Does it even make sense for such a person like her to have a child and they don't talk about it? They better be careful what they wish for others. I wonder whether these people will ever learn any lesson. Why would someone who is a Swahili speaker come out and lie to the public? I think the first person that came out with the video is Niger daughter. She's a Nigerian. Of course, for her, she doesn't understand Swahili. But I believe among her audience, we have Swahili speakers. Why couldn't she get the exact message that was being communicated between Marwa and DeeMwango before she came out with the video? When I tell you guys, these people are so jealous of this family, you think it is a joke. If you started following Marwa and DeeMwango the other day, go back to their oldest videos. If you want to understand the journey of any content creator, go back to their oldest videos. And you will know that they deserve everything that they have. Because they have come from far. If you've been following them for a long time, you all remember where they used to stay. If you have been following their journey, you understand how Maro started everything. And in fact, in that video that they picked the clip that is circulating around, YouTube, Maro said his intention was to work in the bank, get money, and start a butchery, selling meat. But look at him. He discovered YouTube and grew in YouTube. And he won the hearts of subscribers. They started by constructing their mom a home, and eventually Marwa is where he is. Why would people comfortably feel that this family does not deserve all the things that they have? You just be honest. Let me know down here at the comment section. What do you think? Why would people even feel bad because David Jr. bought a Mercedes-Benz the other day? Why would people feel bad because these people have grown literally from poverty? Guys, if you think I'm just telling you my own stories, I challenge you, go watch Marwa's oldest videos. Go to DeeMwango's channel. Look at her oldest videos. You'll be shocked. There's a time DeeMwango would do videos and she would get 200 views. Can you imagine that? DeeMwango would get 200 views. There are times DeeMwango would do videos and she would get less than 1,000 views. There are times she would shoot content and it would get less than 100 views. The DeeMwango that you see now. The DeeMwango that you see now, please go back and watch her from the start. And one thing that I'll always say as Mary TV is that there's nobody who's perfect. So don't just come out here and tell me you are shenanigans. I know it very well in my mind. There is no person who is perfect. Greetings to you, Amioli. Thank you so much, my dear. Much love from Kenya. How is South Africa? Thank you for joining the live stream. I'm so much furious, Amioli. Someone who is a Swahili speaker goes and picks out a clip from Marwa's video, a video that was done 7 to 8 years ago, and comes out with it to lie to the public that DeeMwango has a child. And in fact, they say, when you look at that video, the way DeeMwango looked like, it shows that she had just given birth. I don't know how DeeMwango was hiding the stomach. Or the breasts look like those ones of a woman who's breastfeeding and such. You look at these people and you wonder, are they crazy? Why would DeeMwango hide a child? Joan Wilson says, no weapon that form against this family will ever prosper. Yes, there's no weapon that will ever succeed against this family. And the reason is simple. This is a family that has worked. In fact, I'm going to get for you the video that I'm talking about so that you can at least have a clue about it. And these people that are Kenyans here, they should translate for us from Swahili to English. If you're not careful with YouTube, people will always come out to play with other people's mind. People will come out to drag others, other people's names in the gutter for the sake of views. Yeah, guys, it is so crazy. Our own Kenyans are at the forefront. Someone like Carrot, I hope she got the message from DeeMwango. Someone that has a daughter that is almost DeeMwango's age, fighting DeeMwango. What for? What for? You talk about, oh, there are so many girls that have had children. Of course we know, and we've seen. There are so many girls, by the way, that get children, including those ones that are in school. By the way, it happens. I see that happening, including in the school that I teach. But you cannot just come out and start spreading lies. You are the people that always say that children, when it comes to children, those are sensitive matters. How comes you're out here talking about something that you don't have any evidence? Samueli says that video is when Marwa visited home and Dee was holding her sister's baby. Imagine Amioli. The baby that, in fact, DeeMwango was not holding the baby, Amioli. That kid, we had a girl of around 10 to 12 years that was holding the baby. And DeeMwango was seated with her phone, scrolling in her phone. And that time, I bet DeeMwango had not started creating content. She had not started. And that is why she was very alert. Like, we have a baby here. Don't come in. Amioli says, BBTV and Carol have daughters. We will be here. We are very patient. I think I've said it so many times. When it comes to matters to do with children, yay! Be very careful. Myself, I'm a parent. I have my 2 kids. And I would not want to come out here carelessly and talk about what I don't know. There's a way in which the universe will always behave towards people. And people need to be very careful. So let me see whether I can get the other phone. I want to play that part so that you can be the judge. And the part was done in Swahili. Winnie was standing at the doorstep. DeeMwango was inside. There was another girl that was holding the baby. There is no place I heard DeeMwango saying, don't record my baby. At no point did I hear DeeMwango saying, don't record my baby because I'm breastfeeding. What is wrong with people? Yeah. So please, as you come in, like the live stream, like the live stream. And I still remind you, those people that were saying, oh, they don't see me in DeeMwango's live streams or premieres. Guys, do you know the difference, the time difference between Kenya and Poland? I need to sleep and go to work. Audolia, it has been a while, oh. It has been a while. Did you boot me? Where have you been? Where did you run to? Welcome to this live stream and thank you so much for joining. I want to get the video and play that particular part that I'm talking about so that you can understand these people's intention is always to destroy. Why did they wait until DeeMwango got married? Why? So let me do some connection here. Please like the live stream as you come in. Like the live stream as you come in. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. And those that were yesterday saying that, oh, Mary TV, your title is like this, like that. I'm a team D to the core. And if you've forgotten Mary TV's journey, remember when I started doing reaction, I started because of DeeMwango. In fact, some of you were the ones that advised me to diversify because my main person was DeeMwango. So I want to play that part to you. This, I couldn't create like a video, edit, and then come and, you know, show you the video. I had to come and do a live stream because live stream is in real time. Guys, people are so evil out here. Very evil. I don't know. Why would they say DeeMwango has a child and this child is back somewhere? If it's not jealous. I don't know whether they want this couple to break up or what is it. So I'm just getting for you the video. And as you come in, just like the live stream, subscribe to this channel if you've never subscribed. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about it. And I've told you, if you don't know the journey of the Maros family, don't watch the latest videos. Go back to their channel. Go pick the oldest videos. That is where the tingle is. Once you go to the oldest videos, you will respect this family. You will understand they have walked a journey to where they are at the moment. It is not like they just woke up and they became rich. Amioli says, Carol doesn't want to see anyone close to Dee. Remember when Dee was a friend to that is Sharon. Was it, what is the name of the lady? Sean, yeah, Sean. She was doing the same. Kenyans have no form of solidarity. It is sad. In spite of our quarrels in this Caribbean, we are different. Sometimes it is so shameful to tell people that you are a Kenyan, and especially when we keep on pulling each other down. Do you understand? Why would I want to fight someone over something that I understand? Like if I tell you, the part of the clip that is doing rounds was done in Swahili. Mary, being a Kenyan, is a Swahili speaker. Why would I sit down and lie to you and give you a wrong translation? What would be my intention? So that you know these people are too much. They are too much. And I always say, I know you don't like DeeMwango, you don't like Maro and the family. But sometimes we need to think. We need to be very fair and very sober when it comes to very sensitive topics like these ones. You cannot just come out and start giving wrong translation. You are a Kenyan. Why would you want to translate everything? Yes, Fruity from Hell doesn't approve this. He doesn't. Because he knows. These people you talk about their children, they come and pull down your channel. If you all remember the story of Erumbi Brenda, her first channel, she had so many subscribers and the channel was doing good. The moment she mentioned Nairobi teacher's children, what happened? Nairobi teacher pulled down her channel. But they feel like they can talk about other people's children. What the hell? So just bear with me. You know, I'm searching in the oldest videos. Okay. Especially Dee is doing so well. Trying to live life as a young woman. Dee is doing very well. Very, very well. And at her age bracket, why can't they just let her be? This lady Carol, she went all the way to find DeeMwango's college mate. I don't know. Whatever they discussed with this college mate, we don't know. But one thing that I'm so certain is that they'll not force issues. They'll not force issues. Why would someone even hide a child? And we know very well that we have some women and men in this world that cannot get children. Now, if I have the privilege from God, you know, to be able to conceive a child, why would I even hide a child? What for? Do you understand? What for? Amioli says Carol is a witch. She's a big one. A big one. These are the people that will always want to laugh and to celebrate anything that is coming out about this family. I saw this lady, the black demon, saying that people are jealous because she's getting a lot of views. You are getting all those views talking crap about other people. Or DeeMwango opened the beauty shop for Winnie because Winnie is taking care of the child. They are now questioning, why is it that Winnie does not have a YouTube channel? They're so crazy. And I've told you guys, if you started watching Marwa the other day, you are missing a lot. You need to understand the journey of the Marwas. Very stupid people. They know for sure if Dee has a child, she was going to be Congrats mom. Hey, these ones. And I'm happy by that during the live stream. I don't know who watched the live stream that Congrats mom did. David Jr. came out and he was like, if you are here to harass my mother, just disappear. And let me tell you, they are insisting it is Congrats mom's subscribers that were asking the questions. My friends, that's a fat lie. These people have, fake accounts, the ninja accounts. They are the ones that were in Congrats mom's live stream asking questions, pushing her. Maureen Chindele, welcome. Thank you so much, my dear. How is everything? I hope that you are doing fine and you are having a great time. Much love from Kenya. Much love from here. Like the live stream as you come in. Guys, this live stream is called an impromptu. I didn't want to create a video today. I was thinking of doing it maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Those that were in at the start of the live stream, I told you, in my country, Kenya, the system of education is taking a different turn. And therefore, we have a lot of things that we need to be at par with. And that is why I've not been creating videos. But I hope I'll keep up. Maureen Chindele, we are talking about this matter to do with DeeMwango. Okay, they have gone too far. The Polish man will make them know what time it is. They have gone too far and too low. Yeah, the video is here. I've gotten it finally. The video was done 7 years ago. 7 years ago, DeeMwango had not started creating content. So I want to get for you the exact part so that you can listen for yourself. Of course, I know among you we have a lot of people that don't speak Swahili. But of course, yours truly is here to translate for you. Don't be fooled by anyone. That child is Winnie's. So let me just forward the video as we chit chat. If maybe you want to watch the video on your own free time, Mara did it 7 years ago. And the title is I went back to Kenya after 3 years. This is a video that was done by Marwa. He had come back from Kenya. Not from Kenya, sorry, from, I was almost saying Poland. Back from Colombia to Kenya. This is the time this video was done. And that time, DeeMwango had not started creating content. I can take that to the bank. She had not started. And you can just look at DeeMwango, the way she's so shy. When Mara tells her to introduce herself, she doesn't do it. Like with that confidence. You know when you start creating content, there's a lot. Including this reaction. Dee was clear that she didn't like cameras that time. Imagine. She was very clear. What else do they want from DeeMwango? What else do they want? It is such a crazy world. What else do they want? Okay. The phone is a little bit slow. Kindly bear with me. I want to forward it until to that place. Yeah, it's somewhere here. We are almost there. So when you come in, please like the live stream. Let nobody lie to you about what was said in Swahili. Don't allow anyone to come out and tell you that in that video, that baby that was there, you know, the baby belongs to DeeMwango. Guys, we have our own brains. We have our own brains and we need to think and think properly. Otherwise, we are going to be carried like, you know, fools in the YouTube streets. It is so crazy. And these are people that speak Swahili. I think I've overemphasized that they speak Swahili. They know what the conversation that was between Maro and DeeMwango. These are people that have daughters, but the audacity is too much. Ethan Moy, hi and greetings to you. Welcome to the live chat. Like the live stream as you come in. Like, yeah, it's here. Oh my God, I'm almost passing it. So let me just add the volume.
So here we have a borehole. Fetch water from here.
Uh-oh. Just hold on. What is happening here?
And if you can see, there is water down there.
So we are almost at that part.
And people fetch using that. And this is the water that came out. Or you can see here. So people here speak Swahili. So you hear some language, you'll be like, wow, what's that? So it's Swahili. And the speaker went up with visa, busy. And so there. Koni sitaonyesha mtoto. Sema hello. That's my sister. Sema jina yako. I'm Dana. Yeah. So we have a small kid. I can't show her face. Yeah. My mom wants to be in my video.
So guys, you have seen it for yourself. If you want maybe to rewatch, you can go to Maro's channel and watch it. It is so crazy. DeeMwango tells Marwa, don't come in, we have a small child. And when you look at DeeMwango, you will all agree with me. By then, DeeMwango had not started creating content. Do you understand? You can just look at her expression. You can look at her expression. She is not comfortable being on camera. And then someone is like, oh, DeeMwango looked tired, just like a woman that had given birth. Guys, if you have ever, or rather if you have a child here, come out and tell me something here. That child that is not child, in fact a baby, that baby that is in that video, that baby looks like by then she was around, 3 to 4 months. How can a woman who has delivered a child that is already 4 months look tired? We need to use our brains properly. That was not like an infant. Do you understand? Like a child that is 10 days old or whatever. Someone sits very comfortable in their small corner and they're like, DeeMwango looked tired. Just like a woman that had, given birth. This is a child that 7 years ago was around 3 to 4 months. And DeeMwango tells Marwa in Swahili, don't come in, don't record the baby. In fact, the question is like, don't you see there's a baby inside here? Layla says it's crazy indeed, witch hunting. This witch hunting is too much. It is too much. Who does that? Who does that? The witch hunting is too much and unnecessary. You can't keep on fighting someone just because you don't like them. And it is only now when DeeMwango, is married. You come out, you want to make fun of DeeMwango, a lady that has done everything within her powers to grow in the YouTube streets. Why are we even struggling to understand something that is so basic and simple? By then, DeeMwango had not started creating content. It is what it is. The pit they are digging for Maro's family ndio wataingia. Wataingia tu wenyewe one by one. One by one. As if you guys you've not seen Winnie at the door. Let me know at the comment section. Have you seen Winnie or you haven't seen Winnie in the video that I've played? Winnie was right there. She was right there at the door. And DeeMwango was seated in. DeeMwango, back then she did not want anything to do with content creation. And that is a common aspect here. If today I want to do vlogs, if I walk around my village, there are people that will tell me they don't want me to record them. It is normal. And I've said, all these people that are fighting Maro's family, they don't understand the journey. You've seen Maro in that video 7 years ago. 7 years ago. And then there's this person who started creating content the other day. Just the other day. And they want to keep on dragging this family down. People are so bad. But please, not all Kenyans are like that. This is just but a drop. So let's listen to DeeMwango for a bit before I call it a day. There's something that I want you to hear from DeeMwango. Okay, guys, people are so bad. I've never seen such much hatred until I started doing reaction. Until I started doing reaction. That is when I knew people.
Yeah, it is just what it is. And actually, Poland are very strict when it comes to marriage. You cannot actually then have 2 wives. It's 1 wife at a go. Polygamy is literally prohibited here. Like, you cannot, it's 1 at a time. I love that about Poland. They're so strict. And actually getting married here in Poland, actually, as a foreigner, getting married here, it's a process, Your husband-to-be has to provide proof that he can take care of you 100%.
So that is it you've heard. This matter to do with marriage. People have been on DeeMwango's neck. Oh, I don't know, Peter does not work. Peter, I don't know, is what and what and what. Guys, people are just too much. Too much on the neck of DeeMwango. Why can't they let this girl breathe in and out for a minute?
Spoil them? God, I can't wait. God, do your thing. That's all I can say. Because it's so wicked for somebody to say D is hiding a daughter. Like, of all the people, D to hide a daughter? I will never do that. I will never do that. So at this point, no matter how hard they try, to break me, they just want to say anything to break me, but really nothing can break me. And really kids are a blessing. Like, who wouldn't want to have kids? And more so a daughter. Ay. I can't wait to show you how I'll treat my future daughter. You guys, I can't wait to show you. So for those that are like haters, may just fire burn you.
That is Peter.
That's the fire that is supposed to burn.
Hey, guys. DeeMwango has no child. We are not going to force issues. Amiole, I have watched It's Mora's video. NT and Masubo was saying D has no child. Yes. Masubo did a video yesterday. He said D has no child. Nairobi teacher has said the same thing. DeeMwango has no child. In fact, Nairobi teacher said he interviewed some villagers, in Nyabohanse to confirm. And one thing that any person that has common sense should know is that there are no secrets in Nyabohanse. Like, there are no secrets in Nyabohanse. Never. There are no secrets. They're taking this too far. hating someone like that, but you don't even know her. BBTV is so bitter. She's so bitter. You remember the other day she was fighting Fruity because I don't know, Fruity had called the son what and what and what. She was out here fighting. They, you know, they were trying to unveil or to reveal who this Fruity is. At some point, it was said it was JT. Guys, hey, people are so bad and evil. You know, and one thing that I know I have a lot of subscribers that are Africans just like me. We are our own worst enemies. Tell me, why would someone stand on the rooftop to clap for Demaya, and the same person stand at the rooftop to put down Maro's family? As if Wodemaya is perfect and Marwa is the worst. Why would someone do that? What is it? So that you know we are our own worst enemies. Just because you don't like them, you come out and you start talking crap about them. These people are evil. They are super evil. Layla says the marriage has made Dee more mature and intelligent. She's in another level. Yes, she's in another level. And by the way, sometimes you just have to let God fight just for you. It is what it is. Maureen, that's why BBTV posted that people are jealous of her views. Yes, she said people are jealous of her views. Oh, she's getting the views. Thousands and thousands. She's the real G. And such. Those people that she's talking about are her fellow naysayers that can't support what she's saying. They can't support that DeeMwango as a child. And because of that, she has to come out and say, oh, they're jealous. Jealous of what? I always say there's more to this life than content creation. And people need to be smart. People need to be very smart, guys. Hey, people need to be smart and smarter upstairs. Otherwise, sometimes there are things that you'll do that will eat into you. If you know what I'm talking about. Karma is real. Very real. They are now saying, oh, they can't open for Winnie a YouTube channel because Winnie will come out and spill the secrets about them. Come on. Which family? Just show me one family that is perfect. Show me one family that has no secrets. Show me one family that does not have the good and the ugly. Just show me one family so that I know what you're talking about is real. There's someone who dropped in my in the video that I did yesterday. Someone was like, oh, they don't see me in DeeMwango's live stream and premieres. Guys, there's no way I'll be in a live stream or a premiere that is late at night. Remember, I'm in Kenya and you have the time difference. And of course, I need to wake up very early and go to work. But if you go back to the history of Mary TV, I started reaction because of DeeMwango. I would listen to these women and I would be like, why are you so much on DeeMwango's neck? I would listen to this carrot, or I don't know, to another one and another one, and I'd be like, why are they so much on DeeMwango's case? Why can't they just let DeeMwango be? I know there's some people that are like, oh, you guys, you pretend you don't see the bad side of this family. And people like director, is it Kevo or Kelvo? He should be ashamed of himself. He's a Kenyan. He knows Swahili. But he can sit and lie to his audience. It is so sad. Kish Kish, my dear, I see you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Please like the live stream. I'm waiting for 2 more likes and I work. I go watch news. Oh my God, news is almost over. I go watch news and then help my kids do their homework. And I call it a day. Guys, people are so crazy. But we are all in agreement. The video was done 7 years ago. DeeMwango had not started creating content. They were saying, oh, DeeMwango was hiding the child because of Mzee Ondari. That video was done in the house where the Ondaris used to stay before Maro built a house for them. I hope you get that. Now, if she was hiding the kid from the father, tell me, how comes she would have gone with the kid to her parents' home? It is just common sense. You add 1 plus 1, you get 2. And you know these people, they are full of crap. At least 3 persons has confirmed that Dee have no child. Kish kish, Dee has no child. Go back to the video that Marwa did 7 years ago. That is the video that they are using to spread lies on the YouTube streets. The video is titled something to do with I've come home after 3 years, being away for 3 years. In that clip, the part that they extracted is that Marwa was telling, not Marwa, DeeMwango was telling Marwa not to get into the room because there's a child there. Back then, DeeMwango had not started creating content. DeeMwango had not started creating content. She was not comfortable with the camera being on her face. Marwa has said it so many times. And if you go back to that video, you'll just see how DeeMwango is very uncomfortable. In fact, she did not want Marwa to record her. And Marwa goes in and is like, introduce yourself. This is my sister. Introduce yourself. And DeeMwango says, I am Diana. Have you ever heard DeeMwango introducing herself as Diana since she became a content creator? They'll come with their lies, but we are here watching them. Hawk-eyed. Eyes on them. Have you ever heard DeeMwango since she started creating content introducing herself as Diana? Let me know down here. DeeMwango will always say her name is DeeMwango. I'm from Mama Africa. I don't know Kenya. Mama Africa. You know, search. I've never heard DeeMwango saying she's Diana. Unless she wants to mention her official names. Mr. 47 Bullet, Wagwan, greetings. Welcome to the live stream. We are coming to the end of the live stream. It is almost 1 hour. Please like the live stream. I'm waiting for one more like so that we hit 20 and I'm done. And guys, thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your love and for supporting my channel, including corrections. I'm a Team D to the core. Team D to the core. Ivy Miller, I see you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Welcome. Greetings to you. I'm Team D to the core. And I've given you an assignment if you've been in this live stream. Go check out my reactions in the first reactions that I used to do. The reactions were centered around DeeMwango. DeeMwango, that lady has come from far. And we've seen her growing literally before our own eyes. People should just stop being jealous about DeeMwango. They should make peace with themselves. Otherwise, it is going to eat them and eat them and eat them. And there's nothing that they're gonna do about it. She's living her life in Poland, enjoying the village life. As if you have ever seen DeeMwango saying she's a city girl. Enjoying her village life. Just doing her. Being around her man. The man is happy, the woman is happy. Marvel, greetings to you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. DeeMwango and Peter are having me time, what I call me time. They are enjoying their honeymoon. Eh? Yet there's someone who does not want to sleep. Someone who is running their mouth in the YouTube streets. Oh, DeeMwango has hidden a child. Oh, the child is with Winnie. Oh, the family knows it. Guys, there are some things that even I don't want to talk about. Because they are not palatable. They are not. You listen to these people and you just know they are crazy. Kish Kish says they should sue them. She should. There's nothing on this earth that goes unpaid. Carrot and Bibi need to know that. Huh. They are short of content, including with their one and only Kohera. They are short of content. So guys, it is now, we're almost at 1 hour. We are remaining with 3 minutes to hit 1 hour mark. Let me say thank you so much for taking your time to be here. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for your love and for everything that you do to Mary TV. Guys, just know Mary is a Team D to the core. No matter what. Team D to the core. And we are here. I'm watching them like this. I may not come out to create content every day because I'm busy. But anytime I get time, I'll come here. The whole of today's afternoon, I had around 1 hour free. Like I was free. I went back to that video that Marwa did 7 years ago because I wanted to understand it for myself because I'm a Swahili speaker. I wanted to know what is it that they were talking about. I took my time. I replayed that part more than 100 times. Just to confirm, what is it that DeeMwango was telling Marwa? And the truth of the matter is that children are not supposed to be recorded. Do you understand? And especially if parents are not comfortable or guardians are not comfortable. And if you go back and watch that video, Winnie is at the doorstep. At the doorstep. She's right there. It was, I think they were getting ready for the new year. Yes. They were getting ready for the new year. They had slaughtered a goat. David Jr. and the uncle were there. You know, we had a lot of shambra. In Swahili, we call it shambra, like many activities that were going on. Marwa showed us rice, chapati, beans that were being prepared. So the family was in a celebration mood. And that tells you that the whole family had gathered there to celebrate. And then there's someone sitting somewhere lying to people. Pansy Hopper, I see you. So my guys, we are at almost 1 hour. Thank you so much. Allow me to end the live stream. Pansy, please, when the live stream ends, go watch it from the start. You need to understand the tingle. I started this live stream as an impromptu. So maybe the first few minutes you'll not see me because I was trying to set things here behind the scenes and also to get ready. Okay, so guys, have a good evening. Enjoy your morning. Enjoy your evening. Have a good time wherever you are. And thank you so much for taking your time to be here. I see you all, Amioli, Maureen, Chindele, Mr. 47 Bullet, Kish, Ivy Miller. We have Norma Campbell. She was here at the start of the live stream. Thank you so much. Joanne and everyone. Josephine. We have Atieno, my fellow Kenyan. Oh, everyone that has been in the live stream. Thank you so much for your love. We have Audulia. I hope I've pronounced your name well. Bonjour. I know she's somewhere in France. Thank you so much for your love. And everyone that is at the background, including those fence-sitters. I know I have fence-sitters that are sitting somewhere there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. We are at 1 hour since the start of the live stream. Thank you so much and goodbye. Let's meet in the next video. Kish, the subscribers who asked congrats mom got blocked. And in fact, David Jr. was there to to tell them off. I really enjoyed that part where David came out and stood up for the mother. You know, when you're doing live streams and you're not used to, there are some people that will be out here telling you nonsense. So you need to be like to put them off. So guys, thank you so much and goodbye.